before that, we're teasing a little segment that's coming up about renting, because there's a lot of great things about renting a home. We listed a couple of them, but of course there are limitations as well. It comes to things like decorating and actually making the place feel like yours. It can be challenging. So a dilemma I suppose a lot of people might relate to. We're welcoming into Sky News Real Estate today interior designer Marina from Affordable Rooms, with plenty of advice on how to, people can add their own touch to their rental properties. Everyone's been in that situation. I think, Marina, welcome to the show. Thank you. Yeah, talk a bit about that dilemma, because I guess you have clients and contacts that express that to you all the time.
Yeah, they do. The dilemma is moving from one home to the other, and how do you then make all your items fit and make them your own, and that's something that often you have to think about your own colour, bringing your own pieces in to make it your own. So, and lovely rug, beautiful cushions, and think about lovely height. So they're the things that really personalise a rental, and flexibility is something that is crucial. If you can have the choices of the soft furnishings, etc., they actually make a huge difference of when you move from apartment to home. Yeah,
exactly. The curse always when you're renting is you can't do anything permanent.
Yes.
So you're stuck with that transient kind of design. But you found some new ways to fix up walls beyond painting, haven't you?
Yes. I've come up with this PVC lightweight panel, and I have a range of photo artwork, and I printed.
Is this what we're seeing now on screen? This is what
yeah, that's it. That's the yellow room, designer room that I did for Taubman's at the Renovate and Build Home Show, and the back panel is 2 meters by 2.7, and that is just put up with double-sided Velcro, and you can move it from room to room or house to house, and you can custom size it to whatever you want.
So this is a painting on this particular material, or are you making
photo? Yeah.
Photo, so it's printed onto that.
Correct. Yeah.
And so my photo. The idea being it's so light you can stick it to the wall with tape and then pull it off when you need to.
Fantastic fun. It's forgiving. So if you had leads, electric leads, if you had wonky walls, if you had paint being taken off, that's one way to disguise it. And so is the photo text, which again you can just take off, stick on, take off, and move to the next house.
Can you show me that again? So slowly for us.
There it is. And
it's like a sticky backing, and then just spin it around. People can see they go.
It's movable. It's removable wallpaper.
Oh, and this is such a nightmare. This would be. I wish all wallpaper was like this.
Just put it on. There it is.
So what's this? Photo text.
Photo text is the product, and the same with the PVC lightweight. You print your own, say, photography. I'm doing these, my images on this product because it's so brilliant that I can use it from one interior to another doing property styling.
So that solves the issue of that you can't knock nails into your rental walls. So that's one solution.
There is another solution. You can have double-sided tape, which now up to 30 kilos they do weights, and you just have lightweight canvases. So that's another way.
But wonky walls is a problem with that, isn't it? Because I've had that in my house.
Yes, it is. But it's a matter of just being a bit creative with your double-sided tape.
A few layers.
Layering.
Warming up my
layering. You mentioned earlier height.
Yes.
Create height.
Yeah.
What's the concept here?
Well, I've gone into so many homes, and the rental situation is something that I've noticed, and you go in and everything is the same height. Yeah, so your dining table, your couch, your decorations, and so you have this, and very dark, so the chocolate brown tends to be what people go for. So I just want to put out there that work with your decorations. So work with 3s or 5s. Think about different heights. Use consoles to create height. They're things you don't have to stick on the wall. You can easily move a console around or a side table. Think about lovely lightweight, the pots these days are lightweight, and you can have lovely beautiful imitation orchids, and then put real flowers in as well. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility.
We're looking at some of these photos. Tell us about these images that we've got here.
One of the things that is crucial, again, flexibility. It's showing a modular sofa without arms, and you'll see it in a number of configurations. That's what you can do. If you have a modular, you have my one, so you can take the arms and the backs off. So I create ottomans and footstool. So every situation is different. So you just give yourself a fighting chance. And if you have something like that, and then you can have extra fabric. So if you have damage on a cushion seat, you just reupholster one seat. You know, things like that. It just gives you control over what you do. If you're going up a lift, some of the older 1990, 2000, they're tiny, under 2 metre high. Now, if you've got a lovely new sofa that you think is going to look great in your apartment and you can't get it up your lift, well, the modular is something, well, I've seen that.
I know someone that happens. Exactly.
I'm constantly measuring.
Yeah, it's thinking. It's all about thinking, really.
And it's experience too.
Yes.
Because I live it.
Yeah. And just quickly, just to summarise the segment then, what would you say is give us 3 obvious ways for a renter to make their house their own?
I think you need to look at proportion, rugs, size does count. 2 by 3, luxurious, beautiful colours. You can just whip that up and take it from room to room. Think about your artwork. It's personal. That's the way you create drama. Drama with colour. Cushions give you drama as well. Personal accessories. So that you can easily move and shift those things around. Dining tables, pedestals, they give you every centimetre you can not only use on top but also around the room. And you can vary the tops, so you might have 2 tops, a 180 or a 210 if you like entertaining, for example. So flexibility in your choices are just paramount.
Fantastic. Marina Watson.